E for MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com, reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. It is about 7 minutes after 10 on the 25th of July, 2019. E for MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com. All right, we're looking at the idea. Yesterday's 05 must be paid if you're short. And obviously we had other targets ahead of that we wanted to make sure stops down. I thought that the most critical area would be the 12s, 12 and a half. If that busts, then we open the door to the 10s to the 8s. And that would be a 20-pointer off of the highs at the 08s. And then the flush part comes, can we knock out that 05 squeeze pivot from yesterday? So that's kind of the way I was looking at this and saying, okay, got to be paid first time back at the 05s, because that's a pretty good size trade. And we were coming into an area on this 30-minute chart where the Rane line was pushing up. So we're still not out of the woods for the longs today, but certainly anybody short that's been blessed with that kind of trade should take your profits. And that causes the sequence of a bounce. So typically we said we were looking for support. This is deep support with 02 stop. If that gets taken out, then we're looking at the 98s, and obviously yesterday's low of 96, key support. So in the 2-day range, obviously this is the most important idea. Can the bottom level hold? And that's why we wanted to make sure paid coming into yesterday's squeeze pivot. So now the deal is, can we get back up? We've got some trap traders probably. Charlie probably loved the highs, didn't realize that was the target. And we said profit taking, Taylor day 4 perhaps. So we're searching for support. We could get a one-way day, but we don't know that yet. All we know is this is a logical place to take some profits. And we're going to know we're going to leave some chips on the table. And we know we're going to miss trades, and we know we're going to get stopped out. And probably that happens every single day if you're playing the game. So the aggressive trade, really, if you try to buy at the 05 area, is to use the stop of 2 or 3 points for the 02s. And that's without an angel forming. And anytime you buy without an angel, you're kind of guessing. But the location made sense. And then if you're checking your RTH chart, that's the first time you're back to the Rane line in a couple of days. So that's why I felt this was a fairly high odds neighborhood to make sure that you are paid on trailers, obviously. And if you're going to try to buy, that's the aggressive buy. Not one of these bars turns out to be a positive bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're getting the bounce. So I think the high is in for now. I think the high will probably stay intact today. And we've got some range type trading to do. And probably with that said, this would be a good chart to keep an eye on today, 2-day chart. So obviously you got to be paid by the 12s on the first time back to obviously this 15 to 16. Because I'm believing that we've got some trap traders now who bought. So I think it'll take some time to scoop back up here. And we said we're going to keep trying to buy pullbacks until proven otherwise. Taking a quick look. Angels and demons. Got 7.5 as an angel attempt. 25.75, which was our target, is our demon for today. Be very surprised if we take out the high today. I think that we're going to work off of that for now. Should be two-way day. Shake and bake. Thank you, Don. So the key is by preparation, you know your levels and say, okay, if we break one level, then we know the next level to be traded. And you're using the common sense approach. And you try to remember from the previous day that, okay, next logical support 05. If that gets taken out, then okay, 02s and 98s. And so you look for evidence to support those ideas, especially a move like this that's hard to come by. The last thing you want to do is overstay it and give half of your profits back. So the hard part is staying in the trade long enough when it's running and when you're sensing traders are being beat. And when you combine that chart with a moving average chart, it gives you better odds to say, okay, we're in the middle here. Maybe we can get down near the Rane line. "30-minute chart. All right, we got past the pivot point. Maybe we've got some more room to come back down if we take out the 08s. Kept down and test that 05 squeeze pivot from yesterday. So step by step, and then you want to watch something like our RTH chart for 456 type trades and areas where traders probably got beat. And that would be my guess is in that 12 region. Because remember, that was one of our primary targets. Make sure you're paid by 12. So I think it's going to take a few rotations to get out of Dodge. So whether we get shake and bake or not, or we just get a shake all day, it remains to be seen, but very rare will you get a all day slide. But we do know by the length of this move that traders have been caught entrapped. My guess is the most important resistance right now is probably this 1475 to 15 area. And that's going to be back here. Anybody taking second entries? Good fortune if we take out the low. IB is ending. Couple of minutes. We said you could probably hit one bounce based on the size of the swing. But remember, the odds for shorting now are nowhere near as good as shorting at the top to come back for the gap. And that overnight low was 1475, so keep that in mind.